When most football fans talk about the 90s Buffalo Bills, they laugh at the fact that they lost 4 straight Super Bowls, or bring up the wide right kick by Scott Norwood in the dying seconds of Super Bowl 25. I'm here to put an end to that and to tell those people why the Bills of the 90s should be considered a dynasty. First off, the fact that the Bills made 4 straight appearances in a game that 4 NFL franchises have never even been to, those being the Browns, Lions, Jags, and the Texans, that speaks volumes. Only 2 teams have gone to 3 straight Super Bowls, those being the Dolphins of the early 70s and the Patriots, who went to Super Bowls 51 to 53. And they were led by Tom Brady, who many consider to be the greatest of all time. The 90s Bills were special, and they had a lot of special players and a special coach, of which 5 players and head coach Marv Levy were inducted to the Football Hall of Fame. Those players being 5-time Pro Bowl quarterback Jim Kelly, who accumulated over 35,000 passing yards, 237 touchdowns, and completing 60.1% of his passes. 5-time Pro Bowl running back Thurman Thomas, who rushed for nearly 12,000 yards, 65 touchdowns, and was also a threat in the passing game with 4,341 receiving yards and 22 touchdown receptions in his 12 seasons with the team. Wide receiver Andre Reed, who racked up 13,095 receiving yards and 86 touchdowns in 15 seasons with the team. Wide receiver James Lofton, who played just 4 seasons in Buffalo, but he put up 2,736 receiving yards and 21 touchdowns. And not to mention the NFL's all-time sack leader and 11-time Pro Bowler Bruce Smith, who finished his career with 200 sacks. Head coach Marv Levy installed the infamous K-Gun offense, which has forever changed the game of football. This offense was basically an offense that wouldn't huddle, and they'd always be in what's now known as the hurry-up offense. They would rely heavily on audibles at the line of scrimmage, and quite simply, the defensive linemen on the other side of the ball didn't have the endurance to keep lining up every 15 to 20 seconds. This showed with the team's success going 49-9 over the regular seasons leading up to the Super Bowl losses. The 90s Buffalo Bills are a dynasty, and they're arguably the greatest team to never win a Super Bowl. Had they have won even once out of the 4 times they went, I truly believe they would be considered one of the greatest teams of all time.